Basic concepts behind artificial intelligence and machine learning. With traditional programming, a human would have to write out each step or instruction extremely explicitly for a computer to understand. So to teach a computer what a seat is, you would have to help it understand each attribute of a seat. It sounds easy. For example, it has to have 4 legs and a surface to sit on, and so on. But when you test it, it would say that a table is a seat when you know this is not correct. And it might say that an office chair or a stool is not a seat because it only has 3 legs. So you can imagine how time-consuming and frustrating this process would be to mitigate every small feature. Another problem is, once you do all this work, this program can only define a seat. This same program can't be adapted quickly and easily to teach a computer the difference between a cat or a dog. But with machine learning, you can feed the computer as many versions of a seat as possible, so that the software can see patterns for itself and start to see trends emerging. These machines can see many more versions of a seat or a cat or a dog or a car or so on than any one human could in multiple lifetimes, making it extremely powerful. This is also why data is valuable, because it can help train these machines. Once the software thinks it's done analyzing all of the examples, a human tests this machine by giving it some other examples. If the computer still gets it wrong, the human tells the computer which examples were incorrect, and the program adapts its algorithm so it can be more correct in the future. The machine learns from analyzing examples through human testing. This robot is the ultimate growth mindset machine. It likes to fail so it can be more correct in the future. The case I just explained is an example of computer vision. This technology is currently being used in self-driving cars so that they can determine what obstacles they are encountering when driving, whether it be a wall, a car, a motorbike, a human, an animal, or something else. The car needs to react differently to each obstacle, so it's important for it to be able to see what's around it. Traditionally, machine translation was done on a word-by-word basis, which was fine if you needed to know a specific word, but not very good when translating sentences or large chunks of text, especially if the language pairs being translated had different sentence structures. But in 2016, Google transferred its Google Translate service over to artificial intelligence. As a result, it does a much better job of translating the meaning, context, and sentiment of text based on the data it learned from. When computer scientists started to analyze what the software was doing, it found that the AI was developing its own artificial language to help translate language pairs it was not trained in. This means the AI was developing its own code, or its own written language. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you understand the basic concepts behind traditional programming, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. All sources that I used when researching this topic can be found in the video description, along with many more extremely interesting examples to help reinforce these concepts for you.